Well, hey, Lauren and Steve. Well, all eyes are on North Carolina, not just the race for president, the race for governor, but also the race for the U.S. House. Right now, Republicans have a razor-thin margin. Democrats in 2024 would only need to pick up 5 seats to flip control, and that's where North Carolina comes into play. Republican state lawmakers here hoping to counter some of that with that new map that could net them an additional 3 or even 4 seats just by shifting the lines. Reflecting a true battleground, this was the result of the 2022 election, an even 50-50 split, 7 Republicans and 7 Democrats. But that was the old map. Under the new lines, drawn by GOP lawmakers, according to analysis from the group behind the lawsuit, Republicans would likely win 10 out of the 14 seats, and possibly even 11. The lawsuit argues the district lines aren't just convoluted, they divided minority communities around the state. One of the districts, District 1, a historically black district centered on the northeast part of the state, would see its minority population drop. In the heart of the district is Warren County, where one of the plaintiffs, Shauna Williams, is from. She says the new lines will dilute the voting strength of the black community.
I definitely worry about it. I think John Lewis is rolling in his grave because the Voting Rights Act is being diluted by legislators in North Carolina who really don't care about voting rights or equal rights to vote.
But it may be a race against the clock. Mark Elias, whose firm is behind this suit and has successfully won other cases around the country, appearing with left-leaning political commentator Brian Tyler Cohen, vowing to keep the case going.
My team will litigate this case until the last possible opportunity to protect voting rights is exhausted. And so you are in for a fight, and in the end, we're going to win.
Now, meanwhile, Republican state lawmakers have insisted from the beginning that race was not a consideration when they made those maps. They did, however, admit that they made the map for partisan gain, which is considered legal, but this is something that both parties do. As a matter of fact, today a court in New York gave the green light for the legislature there, which is controlled by Democrats, to also redraw their lines. If that happens, Democrats could pick up another couple seats in New York, potentially counterbalancing potential Republican gains here in North Carolina. But again, that is all part of the back and forth considerations that both parties are going to be looking at before any votes are even cast. Steve and Lauren.